Hey friends, so I don't believe everything I read or hear, okay, from my experiences in life, okay? I used to be a sucker for everything, but not anymore. So the way I figure out the truth for me is that I experiment with stuff and I see if it helps, okay? So anyway, to that end, about 2 months ago, I bought some fresh turmeric or turmeric, however you want to pronounce it, from the market, okay? So about 6 months ago, I was chatting with this chick who I had been friends with on Facebook, who I'd known from a Facebook hip forum. And she had really bad hip pain, like from a labral tear, and she really wanted to get surgery. And then, I don't know, maybe 6 months when I was talking to her, she was saying that her hip pain went, and it was because she started taking turmeric every day. And turmeric, for those of you guys who don't know, like I said, it's a spice. It comes from a root. I'll show it to you in a sec because I've got some here. And it's known to reduce inflammation. It'll be highly anti-inflammatory, right? As well as in joints, it can be, right? But anyway, like I said, I don't believe everything I read or hear. But she reckons she'd had luck, like with this turmeric, and it basically got rid of her hip pain. And I was really impressed with this. But I don't like taking anything powdered, any supplements. Like I consume real food, okay? And for those of you guys that don't know, I'm actually an overt fat-free vegan. That means I consume 0 oils and fats in my diet, and all my food is all natural. And I've been like that for 7 years. I eat probably 95% organic, okay? Anyway, and unprocessed, okay? 100% unprocessed. Anyway, so... But anyway, so I wasn't going to go out and buy some organic turmeric powder because I don't consume powdered anything, okay? But, like at the market about 2 months ago, I saw this fresh turmeric and I thought, right, yeah, I might start juicing it, putting it in my fresh juices because I drink fresh juices every day. I'll show you in a tick, right? Anyway, so like a week later, after I'm juicing this fresh turmeric in with me juices, my hip pain, like I said, about a year ago was like, 10, 15 out of 10, 20 out of 10 pain level, right? And now from keeping my glutes strong and activated, keeping my pelvis, that is my pubic symphysis and sacroiliac joints in alignment, and pumping the joint every day so that the synovial fluid can more effectively interact with the bloodstream, in the capsule, so that it keeps that naturally keeps the inflammation in the hip down, okay? Moving the joint, okay? So I do those things every day, and I don't do my glute strengthening exercises anymore. My glute strengthening comes from walking up hills, okay, every day, and really getting that blood pumping, and or walking in soft sand at the beach for an hour, okay? That's how I get when I'm at the beach. That's my exercise to keep my joint healthy, okay, and my glutes activated, okay? And that, for me, that's all I need, right? Anyway, doing those things, I'd reduce if I was really dedicated to walking every day and keeping my pelvis in alignment, my hip pain was sitting, it could be 0. Or some days it could be like a 1 or a 2 out of 10, or a 3. But I went 6 weeks there. When I was soft sand beach walking every day, my hip pain was 0, okay, out of 10. Anyway, so I'm juicing this turmeric, and after a week, my hip had sort of been niggling at me a bit, probably sitting at like a 1 out of 10, to a 2 out of 10. But after a week of this turmeric in my juices, suddenly there's like no hip pain. Like my hip is not bothering me at all. And I was really thinking, could it really be the turmeric? So I kept juicing it. And then now it's been, like I said, I don't know, 6 weeks, 2 months, and my hip is being not bothering me at all. But I still keep my pelvis in alignment, and I still do my walking every day, to keep the glutes activated and keep my joint pumping, okay? So I don't think there's any one silver bullet for me, okay? I think it's a combination, but I do feel that this turmeric has been highly beneficial, and I'm going to continue to juice it every day or consume it on a daily basis, like the Indians do, okay, in India with their curries. Okay, so I'm going to show you this stuff. So there's 2 types of turmeric. There's the yellow type and the orange type. It's believed that the orange type is more medicinally powerful than the yellow. So there's the yellow and the orange. Okay, that's peeled. Okay, so this is what the yellow one looks like. Okay, it's just basically they look the same. This is what the orange one looks like, and that's what the root looks like. So we've got the sun glaring in here. It's a bit hard to see. Okay, so that's what the root looks like. Okay, and I buy it from the market. I've been getting it cheap, it's like $16 a kilo. But normally, like if on Gumtree, I've seen it for like $42 a kilo, which is a total rip-off, okay? Anyway, and so the way I store it is, actually, I store it in this, just in pots, okay? And if you dig through here, you can see there'll be a bit of turmeric come up, right? See, there's a bit, okay? So that's how I store it, just in the soil, okay? Because I feel that that's the best way to store turmeric. And when it comes to September, I'll actually be growing turmeric in these pots, okay? So to have my own supply. So I probably put about this much. So for me, I started juicing with the yellow and I found benefit, and then I found out that apparently the orange is more medicinal, and I found the orange, and now I've been juicing with the orange, and I do feel that the orange is slightly more powerful than the yellow, but the yellow was still having an effect, okay, a beneficial effect. So I'll probably put this much in with my juice. This would be my juice. It's the sort of an amount I would juice. You know, this might last me 2 days. This would be like 2 days of juice once I juiced it. So I got kale, lettuce, beetroot, red cabbage, all organic, carrots, apple, pear, and actually I'll probably add a bit of ginger too. There's ginger there. Ginger is also known to be anti-inflammatory. But turmeric is the real star of the anti-inflammatory spice world. Okay, so I wanted to share that tip with you guys, hey? So if you couldn't get fresh turmeric and you couldn't be bothered juicing it every day, I think that, like, for Dawn, it was alright for her just to take turmeric capsules. Personally, if I couldn't get this organic, real, fresh turmeric, I might then go for because if I didn't have another choice, I'd go for the powdered organic turmeric, okay? And the other thing you can do, if you can get fresh turmeric, you could always freeze it as well. You know, it'd probably freeze for quite a few months. So, yeah, and I'd take, if I were you, I'd at least give it a go. If you got like a lot of hip pain, as one thing you can do to help. I'd take it like every day, maybe a teaspoon or two. I don't know, you could just experiment. But for me, it's definitely been beneficial, and I'm going to continue to do it on a daily basis. Okay, well, thanks very much for watching. Hope you guys found this interesting, and see you guys next time. Bye.